Hey, I'm the final anomaly, and today I bring you Endymions that can play going second, play through your opponent's floodgates, through the board full of negates, going against Floowandereeze, going against Swordsoul. They don't discriminate, pop the entire board, and then comeback after comeback, and then finish off with your own board of 4 to 9 negates. Disgusting. Before we get started, I do want to mention that I have the deck profile in a separate video. The reason I did that is because it would have been about 50 minutes long, and I didn't want to put you through that. So if you guys want to see the deck profile in a lot of detail, I will link it in the description down below. Go check that video out. I will also link in the description the previous Endymion video where it shows all the negates that you can do with the deck. Again, reach out if you have any questions for that to me or Shadow. Also, check out all my socials, Twitch, Twitter, TikTok, my second YouTube channel, Discord. I would really appreciate it. And stay tuned for a tournament that I will be hosting sometime next month. I will be announcing it in the upcoming video. Thank you guys so much. Let's get into it. All right, so this replay, it's what are you facing here?
It's Swordsoul, but when they pop off, actually, and try to shut down like everything I have.
Okay, so you're playing a Swordsoul, but they are actually getting their combos out.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take a look. Just walk us through then.
Okay.
You're going second, huh?
Yep, going second, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, it's already devastating.
Yeah, and he's got a long combo awaiting, so if you want to fast forward.
All right, so they got the adventure engine here.
Uh-huh. And it's weird seeing adventure in Swordsoul, but it works in this scenario, and it's annoying how it works.
Well, I mean, one card gets out all the cards you need. Kind of, it's kind of dumb.
One card turns into 4, which is crazy. And now I think this person realizes that I don't have any what would you call it?
So he's not really playing Swordsoul. He's playing Hulk.
Well, Hulk Aurora on combo.
Yeah.
But
at this point, I don't even care what they say they're playing. If they get out Hulk and Auroradon, they're playing Hulk and Auroradon. That's what they're playing.
Exactly. Hulk Auroradon Adventure.
I hate that that's all Yu-Gi-Oh is now, is Hulk Auroradon.
Yeah, it's really tiring seeing those cards everywhere. I feel like Auroradon needs to get banned sometime soon.
Yeah, just because it literally is just about the route that everyone takes. It's kind of it's boring. Like it's all you see. It doesn't matter what you're playing. You're not truly playing that deck if you go Hulk Auroradon and then do your usual Borload, Barone. You know, just the usual synchro monsters you go for after Hulk and Auroradon. Cupid Pitch, if they play that, you know, just kind of meh.
It's all the same.
Yeah. Yeah, see, there goes Barone, Borload. You see, I told you, like, it's all the same cards. You got the Swordsoul mix.
Now look at this. He's gonna go over across Emergence, and Emergence starts for Protos. So he's got even another floodgate on the field.
All right, let's look at his end board real fast. He's got a Barone, a negate. He has got, this is one per turn, right? But he's got 3 negates, but he's got an addition. He's got 1 negate on this turn. He's got a floodgate and an additional negate. So he has got plus. Can you kill Borload here?
You can target him and stuff, but he can still negate activations or card effects.
So once per turn, the first time a monster you control equipped with an equipped spell would be destroyed. Equipped spell. Okay, so he can still be destroyed. I thought he had protection because of adventure.
Keep it paused for a second though.
Yeah.
If you want to take it off fast forward as well.
Oh yes.
So he didn't actually use the effect of Protos to stop dark monsters. Everyone always uses Protos to call dark, like every single time I've seen it. But he didn't actually do it. That's because Savage Dragon is a dark. But if you notice in this turn, we will not summon a single dark monster. We have Jackal King and Endymion, which are both darks, and they're like the main idea to go for. But we actually win and break boards even without any dark monsters at all.
So like, even if he had activated Protos, it would have not been anything to you.
No, I mean it would have like maybe forced me to go a different route and stuff like that. But I can still win without using my Endymion or Jackal King.
Okay. Now, guys, keep in mind again, Endymions, they are going first deck. I have realized, guys, from a few comments, is that people don't realize what a going first and going second deck actually mean. And I think that might be just people new to Yu-Gi-Oh! Or coming back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Guys. What that means is that your deck 90% of the time is strongest going first or going second because of the cards you have in the deck. You don't usually see Dark Ruler in a going first deck, for example. I've also seen comments on this deck, where's Dark Ruler no more? You normally don't use going second cards like Dark Ruler or Kaijus on a going first deck, guys. So keep that in mind. So this is a going first deck and he ends up going second and he's got to go through a few negates here. Let's see what happens.
I do start off with Garuda because I don't trust if that is a blackout. It's going to pop through my cards.
Nice.
So
okay.
It's not. I'm going to do this whole jazz here. And he lets it all go through. So now I get to Pendulum Summon first. And I can do that Garuda from the extra deck and a Reflection from the hand. And Reflection is going to force out a negate because it bounces a card. Go for Savage because he gets his negates back every turn.
Okay, so you're forcing the negate here.
Yeah, forcing it.
Nice, okay.
So now I'm going to use Institution. And he stops that with Savage Dragon. And Garuda and Reflection are both light, so no darks yet. Then he negates that. So most people think I got nothing I can do.
Yeah, what do
so
you got?
I'm just going to surrender. What do I have? I'll show you. I still got a little trick up my sleeve. And her name is Electrumite.
Alright, wait, he already used all his negates here, did he?
Yep, he used the one monster negate on Reflection, one on an Institution, and one with Barone on Mastery. I'm gonna go for Cerberus, and I'm just hoping draw spell I can use, and it's my field spell, which is like a call, like it's a sign, like you're supposed to win.
Yeah, okay, so a little bit of luck, but still, it's a luck that you worked your way. Drawing a card, guys, very powerful, very powerful. So you could say that was luck he drew a spell, his deck is filled with spells, and he forced the draw, so it's not like it was completely luck.
It's going to fill my field with counters, which is going to give me enough to go for him, to use Cerberus' banish effect. I go and get Cerberus, and I'm going to use its effect to banish the Protos, and that's because Protos cannot be destroyed by card effects.
Okay, good.
Yeah. And I went for Artemis here because I thought maybe it could get me another pop with Access Code, but it doesn't work with Access Code because Artemis and Selene are both light, so you cannot banish both of them.
Yeah, makes sense.
And this is why Access Code is in the deck. I rarely ever go for it, but for situations like this, it can help out. So 1, 2, and then we're going to attack here, because we don't have any more links to banish except for Access Code himself. And I cannot go for game, it's so frustrating. But I banished itself because I don't want him going +4 again with his
definitely. I'm gonna hit pause here, guys. Guys, this is crazy. I mean, did y'all see that? He literally, guys, anytime you see Hulk Auroradon, you know, like, that is a rough to come back from. That is rough to come back from because of all the shenanigans that they can summon with dumb Hulk and dumb Auroradon, guys. It's pretty amazing because what does he go for from here? Like, what is Hulk at in Duel Masters? In Master Duel?
In the banishment zone, can you see Access Code talk as attribute? Quick.
Okay.
Access Code.
Yeah, let me take it. I was wondering to see what Hulk was. I don't remember what Hulk is at.
So everything except for Access Code was not a dark monster summon. But if he did call dark with Protos, he would have popped a Savage Dragon, which means I would not have lost an additional card, so I can still go for more cards.
Exactly. Yeah, this is true. That's crazy. That's crazy, guys. That is crazy. Alright, what does he do here? I mean, his Hulk's gone. His Auroradon's gone. He's got 8 cards in the extra deck. Borreload's gone. One card combo here.
And he gets Protos right back on the field, which is annoying. Right back in his hand. And this card shuffles my Citadel right back in the deck.
Okay,
So
dang.
now I'm picking on Cerberus, and Cerberus is a light attribute. So he could just call light and make me not be able to summon him.
He is definitely working on a comeback here.
He calls late, so I cannot use Cerberus to search Jackal King, and then Jackal King to summon Cerberus.
Oh, Pot of Desires. All right. Well, dang, clutch card.
Yeah, we draw the two little greatest cards of the deck, Servant and Mastery. Can activate that. Then use Mastery. We can go for like everything back on the field with these two. And he just
called it game because he knew what was coming. That is insane. Not bad for the opponent as well, but for going second, Endymion's coming back from that, the opponent literally putting up another floodgate on the field and still coming back from that, guys. That is the power of Endymion's. What a great showcase. Definitely for y'all non-believers, guys, going second and he still destroyed that deck. Hulk Auroradon. Let me know in the comment section, guys, who hates those cards? Who hates them? I do. All right, so guys, another showcase of Endymion's going second. There really is no need to show them going first. If you guys want to see them going first, guys, look at the last Endymion video that we have. I'll link it in the description down below, and you can see other replays. But this is showcasing them going second because they are still very powerful going second. Again, guys, I've told some people in the comment section, just because you have 1 or 2 cards that could potentially destroy this deck, for example, Dark Ruler no more, doesn't necessarily mean you can, because you have to be able to break the board and you have to be able to have something on the board to where they can't make a comeback. Because surprisingly, guys, Endymion's 1-2 cards will make you a comeback. All right, set, and then the field spell that Floowandereeze always gets. Flu's always open this field spell, guys. Anyway, he's going against Flu. Let's see how he manages this. Luckily, Flu doesn't put out very many negates, do they?
Oh, you're gonna see what other trap cards kind of negates everything. And it's not Skill Drain.
Now, this card here, it keeps you from... What does it do exactly?
Yeah, you can't use your special summon monsters in attack position. And I get around that by summoning my negates in defense mode. So if I want to like get out at Endymion, to negate one of the back rows, I just summon in defense mode, and then make sure that each spec is completely fine.
In this case, are you going for pop? Are you going to try to pop? Is that what you're going to aim for?
Well, the thing is, popping would be helpful there, but one of the things I do like to go for is Jackal King, to make sure that if they try to do their 1 card summon search, Jackal King can stop that like right then. But I'd hope to pop as well, because that's the best way to get rid of the back row.
Okay, yeah, let's see what he does here. This is the typical, guys, this is the typical Floowandereeze board that you'll usually see. Maybe not so many set cards, but for sure this is your typical Floowandereeze board here. And they
take it off fast forward.
And they summon it so consistently, so take it off fast forward. Yep. All right, here we go.
So the moment I normal summon, he gets stuff, and he uses that card. Pause it and look what that does.
Yeah, let's take a look.
That card is basically Calamities.
Oh yes, I know this card. Wait, he's got... If you control Wynn Wing Beast, it doesn't have to be a Harpy.
Nope.
Okay, I always thought it had to be a Harpy.
Harpy allows you to use it from your hand, but this one just, you have to set it and then you use it. And now I'm going against a deck where I cannot use any attack monster effects, but I cannot use any monster effects at all. Same thing with a continuous spell that sends cards from my field to the graveyard every turn. Every time he summons 2 tributes. And he also got 2 back row that I don't know about yet.
Yeah, guys, keep in mind that this is like Calamity's effect. It's not affecting the monsters on the field, it's affecting the opponent completely. So, yeah, let's see how you work around this. All right. He's doing his shenanigans.
He goes for a negate.
Oh, interesting.
Then he sends my best starter for another negate.
Man, this looks like game for him.
Is it though?
That's so crazy. Jackal, you got 4 cards left in your hand, huh? You're gonna make a comeback like that?
I'm gonna go for these 3.
And he activates more shenanigans.
Yep, so he can normal summon yet again. But the card he normal summons is a card he already used the effect of, so he cannot actually get another normal summon off of that.
Citadel. Is that what it is? Alright.
Now we got enough counters to use Magister's effect. Upstart, hope to draw good, but we draw terribly. But it's okay, we didn't need that draw. We just needed the spell counters. So now we can use Abductor and go for a Deviant.
Wait, you have enough counters here or no?
You'll see. 3, 1, 1, 2.
That is insanity.
That means we can pop 5
Oh,
cards.
well, you can't do nothing. He thought he was going to be able to stop you. That's hilarious.
No.
He thought he was going to be able to stop. He didn't realize it's a spell right now.
Yeah.
That's
Has to be
disgusting.
in the same zone.
Guys, this is why, again, look at the last video, guys. This is why Calamities doesn't hurt this deck. That is insanity. He literally, if Calamities was on the field, same thing. Same thing. So, guys, that's crazy.
We do get to attack this time, too.
Yeah, if it was Calamities, you wouldn't be able to attack. That is crazy.
If you want to pause it here, this was a little bit, not quite a misplay though, but if he had a card like evenly matched, since I cleared his board, that would have hurt tremendously. So if anyone's like worried about hitting with evenly matched, just don't attack, you just negate whatever they summon afterwards, because Magister can summon Jackal King for the deck, and, for another monster negate. So if you want to avoid evenly matched, just leaving them with the monster on the field, and you'll be fine.
No,
but just don't attack.
Keep in mind, if you didn't catch that, he's talking about evenly matched when it was his turn in his battle phase, because you could negate an evenly match now, correct?
After the turn, yes, but when I popped his board, this is still during the turn.
Exactly. So he can negate an evenly match now, because he's got what, 2 negates? You got an effect negate and a spell and trap negate.
I got a spell trap negate with Endymion, and Magister can summon either a spell trap negate or a monster negate from my deck, or a reflection to bounce a card. So I still got 2 things to use.
Wait,
his turn.
Mythical Beast is.
It's with Spell Seed 1, but Magister, my yellow guy there, level 3, he can summon any negate from my deck.
Okay, so he's got an additional negate kind of out there, hidden from the opponent. So guys, again, like he said, with evenly matched, he wouldn't have been able to negate it last turn, but he can negate it now, because he's back in action with his negates. Alright, so this is what you're referring to here.
Yeah, one of the most frustrating parts is that they can chain block with all their stuff if they're banished. And he chain blocks again, so I cannot negate that still.
That's crazy. Alright, you can negate this.
And I can finally negate that because he doesn't have any more to do chain block with.
And he just scoops, because that's it. Because Floos are one-trick ponies, guys. Floos are one-trick ponies. That is it. But not Endymions, guys. Not Endymions. They are not one-trick ponies.
They got a lot of options on them.
Yes, that's insanity, guys. So if you guys are struggling with Flu and you guys want to pick up the Endymion deck, guys, this is the deck to pick up. All right, guys, so we're going to go into a match here. This is just to do, we're going to do 1 or 2 test hands just so that you can see, because we're looking at replays, and that way you don't say, oh, it's the replays. You can actually see the test hands, and let's see what kind of board Shadow can pull off just doing a random duel here. So let's go into the coin toss. All right. Oh, you're choosing to go second. No, I'm going second. I'm sorry, I forgot. It shows me. It shows me. Yeah. Again, going first deck. That's why he chose to go first. No way would he choose to go second.
Now let's see the test hand, and looks like we got very workable hand. All right, so I'm gonna use Magister first. You always want to use your holders first, and then we use Citadel. Some people want to use Citadel like first because it's the main field spell, but Citadel's effect to cheat out cards and stuff. You want to make sure that you have, you want to be forced to use that instead of, letting your scales already have the effect to, if they already have enough counters, you don't want to make it so Citadel is the only one with enough counters. Use that. I'm going to go for Upstart. draw a card. Let's see here. Now I'm going to use Jackal's effect. I'm bring 3 counters from my field. And we can get a monster negate from the deck. Summon defensible in a case of Lightning Storm or Numerons. I'm going to activate another.
Or Ojama Blue.
Oh yeah, that too. Use this. Summon yet another one. And you want to summon the Magister, any negates that you have, you want to summon them in the 2nd and 4th zones. So any cards that have like that you don't mind leaving the field, you want to summon in your left and right zones. Notice that I always summon my negates in the middle zone, like Jackal King, like those zones. Never summon in the very middle zone because then you won't be able to pendulum summon from the extra deck there. So now I'm going to use Jackal King's effect. Tap itself. Get another out of the deck here. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4 counters on my field. If I use Jackal's effect to remove 3, I won't have enough counters to negate Nibiru, so I will use my Spell Power Grasp right now to make sure that I still have enough counters after I use the effect.
So he's playing around Nibiru here.
Mm-hmm. And now we can use the effect, remove 3 counters from my field. And I'm going to, I don't have another Jackal King in the deck, unfortunately, because I popped it. But I can go for a Garuda at the moment. And we're going to end turn.
Alright, so here, what do you have for us?
I have 2, but now my counters, I have 3 on Citadel, a 4th on Jackal King, a 5th here, a 6th and 7th on Institution, and an 8th on Magister. So I can, unfortunately I don't have my chain links like to automatically do it, so I have to still wait for my opponent to use a card.
Can you pop here?
I can use Magister's effect to summon another negate from the deck, like Endymion.
Oh, okay, so it brings it onto the field, not onto the spell and trap card. Yeah, because I was like, wait, can you put Endymion in the spell zone and then pop, activating his effect? But I guess that wouldn't work.
Yeah, it's still, even if Endymion was in the zone, it's still a spell speed 1. I could only do it during my turn.
Again, guys, there is a video in the description down below that has a very detailed explanation of the deck profile for this Endymion deck. Also has the link for the previous video where it shows all the negates that you can put up on the board, guys. Thanks again. Check out all the socials. Look out for the tourney. Join the Discord and follow me on Master Duel. Thank you guys so much.